Hello everybody and welcome back to another YouTube video and for another haul video. I'm sorry for my voice. I'm very sick actually. I'm quite ill. Well, another haul video. I'm just gonna do a quick overview of what I'm gonna show you. Quite a lot of books there. My last haul video was about 3 months ago now. My last video overall was about 3 months ago, so I've collected some stuff since then. These are 2 orders from In Stock Trades. This is from my local comic book store, and this is from the sci-fi bookstore chain here in Sweden. But well, since there's a lot of books, let's just get into it, and let's start with some DVDs and Blu-ray features. First up is Cassern. I don't know how to pronounce it. Cassern. Either way, it's Cassern Special Edition. This is a 2-disc DVD feature. Oh, that's very good when that's loose. Good quality there, apparently. There we go. First, second. Features a lot of extras. Let's put this one. There we go. Very inspired by Matrix, the Matrix trilogy. This has an anime called Cassern Sins. I don't know if it has a manga or not. I'm not sure about that, but a lot of action, a lot of Matrix inspired stuff, so it had a good price and it was a double disc, so why not? Moving on, this is 47 Ronin with Keanu Reeves and Ryuki Sanada. I actually really enjoy this movie, even though it has the supernatural aspects to it. I still enjoy it for what it is. I've seen it like 3 or 4 times now, and when I finally could pick it up on DVD, there's a look of the DVD. Why not? It's a really good movie. If you want to read the actual 47 Ronin story, because that is a significant event in Japanese cultural history, you can Google it, you can check on Wikipedia, and you can pick up the beautiful, beautiful little hardcover that Dark Horse put out a couple of years ago, which I have that beautiful hardcover. It's called 47 Ronin. It's absolutely a brilliant book, one of the best books, one of my favorite books in my collection, really. So this is the movie. It has the supernatural aspect to it, but it's a really cool movie. I really like it. Sorry. Now on to one of my all-time favorite movies, and when I saw that it came out in Blu-ray, I had to get it, and that is 13 Assassins by Takeshi Miike, who also did the absolutely wonderful Harakiri, Death of a Samurai. This is really a classic story, classic tale. Let's take a look at the disc so you can see that. There we go. Very classic tale of samurais defending the village. Of course, heavily inspired by 7 Samurai by Akira Kurosawa, of course. So, but tremendous movie. Violent, it's bloody, it's samurai, it's just, I don't know. I absolutely love this movie. I think it's absolutely brilliant movie. Moving on to some manga before we get into the comics. This is Samurai Executioner Volume 1. So this is the first volume of Samurai Executioner. These are not the omnibuses that have come up. This is just Volume 1. There are several omnibuses, just like there are. I'm sorry. I just want to show you some of the artwork. If you ever read the Lone Wolf and Cub books, these are actually quite similar in art style and Really good stuff. So this is volume 1. And I also picked up, I'm sorry, I'm just going to have to lay it a bit better so it lies easier. I picked up a manga book. Picked up this, Oku. Just like the look of it. Sorry for interrupting here, but there's a cat there. Oku. I just like the look of it. Has to do with samurai style, and the artwork is pretty cool. Has to do with like some kind of virus that takes out the entire human race, or a lot of the human race, and or a male population, I should say. And now they are in this era, the Shogun era, and means that they are like serving the women. Seemed pretty cool. And then, as I said, it had nice artwork to it, so yeah, must give it a chance. As you may know, I don't pick up a lot of single issues. I have in my collection maybe 20 total single issues. But I was at my local comic book store, and he really didn't have any books, trades that I was interested in. So I picked up some single issues. This is Rise of the Midnight Suns Ghost Rider. I kind of like the Rise of the Midnight Suns imprint. I have a couple of single. Those are some of the single issues I have. So, and whenever I see Rise Midnight Suns line imprint, I try to get them. So this is one of them. This is. Oh, it seemed like you had a larger page there. Didn't know that. Pretty cool. Rise of the Midnight Suns Ghost Rider. Is it? I can't see what issue it is. Is it 31? I don't know. Whatever. Midnight Suns Unlimited. This is probably number 3. Continuing the Midnight Suns imprint there, so yeah, typical 90s artwork. It's fine. Nothing great, but something that is great is Punisher, as you may all know. Well, I'm Frank Castle, so this is Punisher Holiday Special. I'm not sure of the year. I can't remember that, unfortunately, exactly, but has a bit of a harder, you know, the more cardboard-like cover here. It has the more, you know, newspaper style quality. What about that? Hook. Again, probably is no good. But anyway, just get off a tangent there. Punisher Holiday Special. As you all probably all know, Punisher is my absolute favorite character. So when I see something that's pretty cool, and this was pretty cool. I think it is Punisher's number 75. It has this imprint that runs throughout, like buckles. So that's pretty cool. Also, they're stock here because of the imprint. Pretty cool. I thought the cover looked good. Cool. I felt the cover looked good. Sorry, I really can't speak apparently, and my voice is in shambles as it is. So, look good. It's Punisher. Classic Punisher. How can I say no to this? I couldn't. There we go. We've taken care of the single issues, the manga, and the movies. Let's get into the actual comics. Let's do the trades. Let's start off with some DC. Wonder Woman Volume 4. This is the only ongoing DC book that I'm getting. I'm not getting Batman. I'm not getting Detective. I'm not getting Superman. I'm not getting any other DC book. But I'm getting this one. I like it. So I'm going to continue to get it. Just going to make space. Then I picked up this. Batman Dark Detective. It's a mini series that 5 issues. Sorry for the glare. Usually have that issue. That's a cool cover. Artwork is okay. That's nothing spectacular, but decent. It's Steve Englehart, Marshall Rogers, and Terry Austin, so it's a very good team. Marvel, of course, Punisher, current ongoing number, volume 3. This is the only Marvel book, the only ongoing Marvel book that I'm getting. So, not getting a lot of Marvel these days. Good style artwork. Can't complain about this at all. It's good stuff. It's Punisher. Love it. Always gonna get it, and there's plenty of more good stuff coming out. One more Marvel book. Wolverine and Nick Fury, Scorpio. A very nice collection. Pretty much went out of stock from in-stock trades after I picked it up. This has some graphic novels, 3 different original graphic novels in them. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Scorpio Rising. Has 3 different stories. Let's see if we can find them somewhere. Here we go. Collecting Wolverine and Nick Fury, The Scorpio Connection, Wolverine Bloody Choices, and Wolverine and Nick Fury, Scorpio Rising. I'm sorry. So 3 different stories collected in this one trade. So cool stuff. Now we've moved away from Marvel and DC. We're going to move on to the other companies. Let's start with some Dark Horse books, and of course, Black Hammer. Black Hammer, Volume 2. Black Hammer is... man. Isn't this the best ongoing book in comics today? I don't know what it is. Just the storytelling is absolutely amazing. The artwork is great. It's such an amazing book, and this could become such a great franchise. You can spin off, and they already have with Sherlock Frankenstein. But what an absolutely amazing book! Absolutely amazing. Best thing in comics today, probably. Another Dark Horse, that is Rebels, Volume 2, called Rebels: These Free and Independent States. It has sort of an imprint here as well. It's pretty cool. Brian Wood, Andrea Muddy. Brian Wood is really my favorite writer. I have so many books by Brian Wood. Whenever there's a book by Brian Wood, I tend to buy it. Just because it's Brian Wood. This was a really, really good book as well. Rebels has been tremendously accurate in telling this Civil War history, which is great. I recommend everyone picking up Volume 1 and picking up this one, Volume 2. It's really, really damn good. Yeah, the artwork is really good too. You can't go wrong with this. This is Brian Wood at his best. This is Dark Horse and Boom collaborating, but it has Boom and it has Dark Horse. This is Tarzan on the Planet of the Apes. How about that? It's a cool crossover. I thought it had actually some pretty cool artwork in it, so that was the reason I picked it up. And I like the Planet of the Apes franchise as well. I really do. Sorry for, once again, I'm fucking sorry for the glare. Oh, sorry for swearing as well. No, I'm not. The glare is really annoying me. Really cool book. They've been doing a lot of crossovers with Planet of the Apes. They have the Green Lantern as well, and then they have Kong and Planet of the Apes, which is just natural. Talking about Brian Wood, Briggs Land Volume 2. Did I say Black Hammer is the best book in comics? This may be better. This may be better. Briggs Land Lone Wolves Volume 2. This book is made for television. Amazing artwork. Amazing story. Just so freaking good. It should be picked up by like AMC or HBO. It would fit those companies perfect. Those stations perfect. This is so damn good. Just come on. Jesus, Declare. This is really, really good stuff. This is one of the best books. Talking about Brian Wood, let's talk about a book he did for Image called The Tourist. And it's Brian Wood and Toby Cypress. I picked it up because it was cheap at in-stock trade, so I was just searching for Brian Wood overall. I found this, it was like $8 or whatever. Can't pass that down. Haven't read it yet. Kind of very simple black and white artwork, but I like it. Looks really cool. Looks very interesting when I read about it as well. So, yeah, can't say no to that. And we go to current ongoing XO Man-O-War, Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3. Had to pick these up. This is Matt Kindt and, Jesus, let's see who's... sorry, the freaking glare. Matt Kindt, Clayton Crane, and Renato Guedes. This is just... this is absolutely... sorry. Jesus, I'm very unprofessional today, okay? I'm sorry for that. But this... Valiant, of course. When I picked this up, I was heavily surprised. The artwork is stunning in this book. It really is. Just beautiful artwork, beautiful books. And the story is great too. Features a lot of extras, which is really cool. But I recommend everyone to pick this up. I picked up all 3 volumes like instantly. Such good artwork, such a good story, and it made me more interested in reading the older XO Man-O-War stuff as well. So. Kill or Be Killed, of course. This is Volume 2. Still haven't picked up Volume 3 yet, but what can you say? It's another one of the best books in comics today. Just... what can be said? It's one of the... I mean, Black Hammer, Briggs Land, and Kill or Be Killed. Probably the 3 best books in comics today. I dare you to say 3 other books. If you have 3 other books, I'd be more than happy to discuss it. Give some comments and likes what you think. A book from IDW. This is Time and Wine. Time and Wine. Very cool concept. You drink wine and then you're transported like a time traveling machine back to that time period of the time you were of the wine you were drinking, that time period. Kind of childish, cartoonish artwork, but I really enjoyed it. It's cool. Very thick book as well, actually. Good quality. Has that, you know, rubbery feel, leather, plastic. It's thicker than your regular Marvel or DC trade. I have not picked up an IDW book in I don't know how long. It's been way too long. But this is a cool book. Final Trade is from Boom Studios. Hit 1955. Written by Bryce Carlson. Artwork by Vanessa R. Del Rey. Her artwork is very reminiscent of Sean Phillips and Michael Lark. Sorry. And if you have not, if you've read The Fade Out by Brubaker and Phillips, this is a similar style of book. Has that noir style to it. There is a volume 2 called Hit 1957 as well, so well, cool stuff. And Boom Studios always does these thicker covers and thicker pages, just like Dark Horse. They produce absolute quality books. So Hit 1955 volume 1. Let's move on to the hardcovers. As I talked about in the last haul, I picked up volume 1 of Polar. And here we have volume 2. I like the style of it. I still haven't put it out of the shrink wrap. And there we have volume 3. Volume 2 is called Eye for an Eye, and volume 2 is called Eye for an Eye, and volume 3 is called No Mercy for Sister Maria. This is done, so this completes the trilogy. This is by Victor Santos. This completes the trilogy of graphic novels about Polar. As I said, I haven't opened the shrink wrap. You go back and see my last haul video. You can watch the artwork from volume 1. So this completes it. As I said, 3 volumes. That moves into Rashomon, which is also made by Victor Santos. These are Dark Horse books. This is also a Dark Horse book. Beautiful hardcover, and it has Victor Santos artwork. Really cool, futuristic style, but in the same time noir style artwork. Can't go wrong with this. This is really cool stuff. Very beautiful looking hardcover. And yeah, Rashomon. Rashomon, a Commissioner Heigo Kobayashi case. Beautiful hardcover from Dark Horse. I love Dark Horse as a company. They produce so much good stuff. So 3 Victor Santos hardcovers that I picked up, and now I have 4 in total, with being complete of 3 volumes, and of course this one now. Finally, but definitely not last, I have 2 gigantic omnibuses. Boom. The Bronze Age Swamp Thing omnibus. Been wanting to get this for a long time. Oh, just has some amazing artwork. Look at that cover alone. That cover alone is absolutely great. Bernie Wrightson done a lot of the artwork here. Yeah, great cover. Can't go wrong with this. This is Swamp Thing is such a cool character. That was a Batman. It's sad that he doesn't have an ongoing these days. Yeah, look at that. It's beautiful artwork. Man. Amazing stuff. Love these Bronze Age, Silver Age, Golden Age books that they're releasing from DC Comics. And when they released an omnibus of Swamp Thing, you can't go wrong with that. The other omnibus I picked up is also a Bronze Age omnibus. This is the Bronze Age House of Secrets Omnibus Volume 1, so it's apparently going to be Volume 2. That connects with Swamp Thing because Swamp Thing makes his first appearance in House of Secrets 92. So this was another book. When I saw it was coming out, I was like, yeah, I have to have this. Of course I have to have this. Oh, it has just this great set. Oh, look at the cover. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love this 70s artwork. I really, really do. I think it's my favorite time period in comics. The 70s and into the 80s. But the 70s more, I think, than any other is my favorite time of artwork. For artwork in comics. But yeah, so I have to get this. I had to get this. I have to get it. Thick book as well. Very big omnibus. I'm trying to move through here. But yeah. Really cool book. Really happy to have it. So, man, I've almost gone 30 minutes. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm actually not sure when I'm going to do my next haul video. It could be a couple of months, but give me some comments about what I picked up. Something you like and something you don't like, what you like my videos or what you don't like my videos. It's always appreciated. It is appreciated. Absolutely appreciated. So until next time, have a good one and see you in a while.